Okay, so yeah, the storage space on my phone ran out. So hey, part 2, and I'm continuing this on my laptop that, yeah, I should probably use for school, but this needs to be said. Okay, here goes. So, continuing on from part 1, yeah, the channels that support Nazis and racism and homophobia, that's just wrong. Find channels that I listed in part 1 and report them. Also check out Parlo's channel to find even more of those cringy jerks who support that. Screw that. Okay. Now, we're continuing on with the issues that these channels touch on, starting with the unfortunate case of, what was it, RORO-chan? I think it was. Yeah, a 14-year-old girl who committed suicide and at the young age of 14. A 14-year-old taking her own life. That's just depressing. And what's even more depressing is that those jerks are making fun of that? That's not cool, man. That's like the equivalent of calling Satan. That's the equivalent of saying Satan is God and God is Satan. As in, Satan is who's in hell. But you're saying that Satan is up in heaven and God is in hell. That's basically what you're saying. Okay, so even worse is that it's not just Roro-chan who went through that. Millions of people go through that. Millions of people go through depression, and and a small handful of them take their own lives because they don't get help. My family went through that. My friends went through that. I went through that. I nearly killed myself because of that. And I know countless others who went through the same thing, and either killed themselves to escape it all or got help. But these channels are making fun of that, so that people can go on their videos, post comments about how messed up that is, and in the process give the channels more views. So that's a problem. These people are doing this just to get attention, obviously. Okay, but I mean, it's not even that. I mean, who was it? Olivia Gotcha even made a video once, a role playing a school shooting. That's not cool. And again, she also made a video about the RORO-chan incident and how she killed RORO-chan to avoid RORO-chan committing suicide. She killed her so she wouldn't go to hell. Okay, cool. Now you're gonna go to hell because that's what you deserve. Okay. But I mean, come on, man. There was one channel. Who did something so despicable, supported Nazis, and said Len was innocent. I don't know who Len is, but apparently they're pretty notorious for doing something. I don't know what, though. And they even accused Parlo, the channel that helped me find the crackheads that I mentioned in the description of part 1. Go check that out, by the way. She accused him of lying. And not even just Gotcha Live channels, a Roblox YouTuber by the name of Lit Candles did the same thing and accused him. Okay, so that's just not cool. But I just know one day one of those idiots is gonna come to this video right here, and they're gonna hate on me. Well, guess what? If that happens, I'm reporting. Simple as that. I'm going straight up Among Us on them. I'm gonna report the dead body or call an emergency meeting and say this is wrong on so many levels. What?